subscribe this channel, hit the bell icon. Hello all my dear students, it's me Suraj once again for you to help. Today I have brought grammar section for all of you from class 12's upper intermediate meaning into words. I would like to request all of you to watch and listen all these questions and their answers very attentively for your better understanding. I would also like to request all of you to copy all these structures displayed in the video and try to make possible guesses of these questions answers before they are displayed in the video. Unit 5 Duration. The important topics from Unit 5 are how long and time expressions, meaning to words, Class 12, HSCV, NEB, board. Now presenting 5.1 topic from meaning into words for you. How long? Here in this topic, we have to know about two important structures. Number first structure is related with activity, and number second structure is related with achievement. Now, definition of activity and achievement for you. Activity simply presents some task which is incomplete and without its achievement's result, whereas achievement simply shows some task done completely with its achievement's result. A bit information about point of time versus period of time. Point of time shows fixed time of different situations. For example, year 2020, last week, 2 o'clock, last month, January, bedtime, age of 6, festival's name. Here we cannot extend the length of time. In point of time, the time remains fixed. Now, period of time. Period of time shows the length of time of different situations. Example, 5 hours, 3 months, 2 days, 5 weeks, 2 years. Here we can extend the length of time. Period of time, the length of time period remains in extended form. Now, preposition uses for point of time and period of time. For point of time, we use prepositions like by, since, until. Whereas for period of time, we use prepositions like for, in. Now, important tips for you. Just looking at a question, we have to make confirmation of the sentence, whether the sentence is related with activity or achievement. Next, we have to make confirmation of time given in brackets after the question. We have to make confirmation whether the time given in brackets is related with point of time or period of time. Now, main structures for activity for you. To make how long question, we have to write how long did plus subject plus V1 plus object for question mark. Here, for is not compulsory one. To answer how long question, we have to write subject plus V2 plus object plus for plus period of time or until plus point of time. Now, example for you. Question: He played football 2 hours. Here in this question, the word played is simply an activity, whereas the time given in bracket 2 hours is period of time. So the answer of activity structure is how long did he play football for? He played football for 2 hours. Activity quotient simply shows the action of the subject but in incomplete manner. Next, structure for activity for you. To make how long quotient, we have to write how long did plus subject plus spanned plus gerund or before plus object question mark. To answer this how long quotient, we have to write subject plus spanned plus time plus gerund or before plus object. Example for you. Question. He played football. 2 hours. How long question? How long did he spend playing football? How long answer? He spent 2 hours playing football. Now main structure for achievement for you. How long question? How long did it take plus pronoun plus 2v1 plus object question mark? How long answer? Subject plus v2 plus object plus in plus period of time or by plus point of time. Next answer. It took plus pronoun plus time plus 2v1 plus object. Now, example for you. Question. She finished 2 books, 5 days. Here in this question, the term finished is simply an achievement. The time given in bracket 5 days is period of time. So the achievement structure answer of how long is how long did it take her to finish 2 books? Answer. She finished 2 books in 5 days. Or it took her 5 days to finish 2 books. In achievement quotient, we simply try to get idea about what subject has completed or gained. Now, activity and achievement time management. This portion is quite important for all of you to learn. To answer activity quotient, we have to use for period of time until point of time. To answer achievement quotient, we have to use in period of time by point of time. In short, we can also learn for activity for until, for activity for until, for achievement in by, for achievement in by. Now, questions and the answers for you. Ask a question with how long. I would like to request all of you to make possible guesses of these questions' answers before they are displayed in the video. Question number 1. He talked on the phone 10 minutes. Here in this question, the word talked is simply an activity. The time given in the bracket 10 minutes is period of time. So the answer is activity structure. How long did he talk on the telephone for? He talked on the telephone for 10 minutes. Question number 2. They played cards. 10 p.m. Here in this question, the term played is simply an activity. The time given in the bracket 10 p.m. is point of time. So the answer is activity structure. How long did they play cards for? They played cards until 10 p.m. Question number 3. She got home 10:30 p.m. Here in this question, got home means reached home, which is an achievement. The time given in the bracket 10:30 p.m. is point of time. So the answer structure is achievement structure. How long did it take her to get home? She got home by 10:30 p.m. Question number 4. She washed all her clothes. 3 hours. Here in this question, washed all her clothes, so an achievement. The time given in the bracket 3 hours is period of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take her to wash all her clothes? She washed all her clothes in 3 hours. Question number 5. She drove her sister to Heathrow, 9 o'clock. Here in this question, drove her sister off to Heathrow Airport is an achievement. The time given in bracket 9 o'clock is point of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take her to drive her sister to Heathrow? She drove her sister to Heathrow by 9 o'clock. Question number 6. She painted the bathroom ceiling. 6 o'clock. Here in this question, painted her bathroom ceiling is an achievement. The time given in bracket 6 o'clock is point of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take her to paint the bathroom ceiling? She painted the bathroom ceiling by 6 o'clock. Question number 7. He mowed the lawn 10 minutes. Here in this question, mowed the lawn is an achievement. The time given in bracket 10 minutes is period of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take him to mow the lawn? He mowed the lawn in 10 minutes. Question number 8. We played golf on Sunday. Dusk. Here in this question, the word played is an activity. The time given in bracket dusk is point of time, so its answer is activity structure. How long did you play golf for? We played golf until dusk. Question number 9. I wrote all my letters. Lunchtime. Here in this question, wrote all my letters is an achievement. The time given in bracket lunchtime is point of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take you to write all your letters? I wrote all my letters by lunchtime. Question number 10. We had to change the wheels. 5 minutes. Here in this question, had to change the wheels means getting new wheels, which means an achievement. The time given in bracket 5 minutes is period of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take you to have to change the wheels? We had to change the wheels in 5 minutes. Question number 11. He was television. Late movie came on. Here in this question, was television is an activity. The time given in bracket late movie came on is point of time, so its answer is activity structure. How long did he watch television for? He watched television until late movie came on. Question number 12. I read the whole of War and Peace 2 weeks. Here in this question, read the whole of War and Peace is an achievement. The time given in bracket 2 weeks is period of time, so its answer is achievement structure. How long did it take you to read whole of War and Peace? I read whole of War and Peace in 2 weeks. Question number 13. She did some piano practice. Bedtime. Here in this question, did some piano practice is an activity. The time given in bracket bedtime is point of time, so its answer is activity structure. How long did she do some piano practice for? She did some piano practice until bedtime. Question number 14. She waited at the bus stop. Ages. Here in this question, waited at the bus stop simply shows an activity. The time given in the bracket is period of time, so its answer is activity structure. How long did she wait at the bus stop? She waited at the bus stop for ages. Question number 15. Tim telephoned his father this morning. 5 minutes. Here in this question, the word telephone simply shows an activity. The time given in the bracket 5 minutes is period of time, and its answer is activity structure. How long did Tim speak to him for? Tim spoke to him for 5 minutes. Question number 16. Jane wrote an essay last night, 2 hours. Here in this question, the word wrote simply shows an activity. The time given in bracket 2 hours is period of time. So its answer is activity structure. How long did Jane write an essay for? Jane wrote an essay for about 2 hours. Now, time expressions. The questions from workbook for you. Now, questions and the answers for you. Time expressions. Fill up the gaps with for, in, until, or by. Question number 1. She studied medicine dash the age of 25. Here in this question, the word studied simply shows an activity. The age of 25 is point of time. So its answer is activity structure. Its answer is until. Question number 2. They got the lunch ready dash 12:30. Here in this question, got the lunch ready shows an achievement. 12:30 is point of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So its answer is by. Question number 3. He learned to swim dash 6 weeks. Here in this question, the word learn simply shows an achievement. The time 6 weeks is period of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So its answer is in. Question number 4. They lived in Newcastle dash 1973. Here in this question, the word lived simply shows an activity. The time 1973 is point of time. So its answer is activity structure. So its answer is until. Question number 5. My father ran a bookshop dash 2 years. Here in this question, the word ran simply shows an activity. The time 2 years is period of time. So its answer is activity structure. So its answer is 4. Question number 6. We did all our housework dash a couple of hours. Here in this question, did all shows an achievement. The time a couple of hours is period of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So its answer is in. Question number 7. We did some housework dash a couple of hours. Here in this question, did some shows an activity. The time a couple of hours is period of time. So its answer is activity structure. So the answer is 4. Question number 8. I finished my homework dash supper time. Here in this question, the term finish shows an achievement. Supper time is point of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So its answer is by. Question number 9. We discussed politics dash 3 in the morning. Here in this question, the term discussed simply shows an activity. The time 3 in the morning is point of time. So its answer is activity structure. So the answer is until. Question number 10. They reached the top of the mountain dash 4 hours. Here in this question, reach the top shows an achievement. The time 4 hours is period of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So the answer is in. Question number 11. I borrowed my neighbor's power drill. Test a few days. Here in this question, the term borrowed simply shows an activity. The time a few days is period of time. So its answer is activity structure. So the answer is 4. Question number 12. He got all the latest typed. That's 4 o'clock. Here in this question, got all the latest typed shows an achievement. The time 4 o'clock is point of time. So the answer structure is achievement. So its answer is by. Question number 13. The concert was over. That's 9:30. Here in this question, was over shows an achievement. The time 9:30 is point of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So its answer is by. Question number 14. He saved up pound 200 Easter. Here in this question, saved up simply shows an achievement. The time Easter is a festival which is point of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So the answer is by. Question number 15. I studied French. That's 5 years. Here in this question, the term studied simply shows an activity. The time 5 years is period of time. So its answer is activity structure. So the answer is 4. Question number 16. She became a qualified physiotherapist. That's 12 months. Here in this question, became simply shows an achievement. The time 12 months is period of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So the answer is in. Question number 17. I dug the garden. That's a couple of hours. Here in this question, dug the garden simply shows an achievement. The time a couple of hours is period of time. So its answer is achievement structure. So the answer is in. Question number 18. He stayed in bed. That's lunchtime. Here in this question, the term stayed simply shows an activity. The time lunchtime is point of time. So its answer is activity structure. So its answer is until. Now, questions for you to practice at home. Now, how long questions for you? Question number 1. He repaired his car 6 p.m. Question number 2. We talked about school 5 hours. Question number 3. He wrote an essay 10 p.m. Question number 4. They waited at the airport 2 hours. Question number 5. I finished my project work lunchtime. Question number 6. She closed her shop 9 o'clock. Question number 7. Teacher taught us full unit 3 hours. Question number 8. I played chess half an hour. Question number 9. He brought a new TV. Dinner time. Question number 10. John colored his house. 10 hours. Now, questions related with time expressions for you. Fill the gaps in the sentences below with for, in, until, or by. Question number A. He studied engineering. That's the age of 23. Question number B. The wounded person stayed in bed. That's supper time. Question number C. She got the breakfast ready. That's 9:30. Question number D. He dug the garden. That's 3 hours. Question number E. She learned to swim. That's 5 weeks. Question number F. My little brother learned to speak English. That's 2 months. Question number G. They lived at New Road, Kathmandu. That's 2001. Question number H. He became a qualified doctor. Dash dash 5 years. Question number I. My uncle ran a bookshop. Dash dash last July. Question number J. We discussed politics. Dash dash 9 in the evening. Question number K. I saved Rs 50,000. Dash dash August. Question number L. The concert was over. Dash dash 5 p.m.